Hey YouTubers, it's Fox, and we're back for another thing of whatchamacallit. I don't even know what I was saying. Yay! Uh we're back for another D&D recap, of course. I know I haven't done one of these in about 3 weeks. That's because the past 3 weeks the team has been working on one encounter. As you can tell, it's been a very large encounter. The encounter was they had finally gotten to the castle. They bought some siege weapons since they were going to their castle, and some workers, and then they set off to the castle. Now they also had to buy equipment for all of the followers that Inazuma had for the war that was to ensue. And so they go over there and they see the castle, and in front of the castle is already like a ditch, like as if fire had already gone down here and war has already started. Dead bodies are along the sides of the battlegrounds, and out of the ditch, the hole that was in front of the castle, 5 hellhounds just crawl out of the hole, and then out of the woods, 5 fiendish goblins and 3 advanced fiendish goblins come out. So battle starts, and so the first thing is one of the advanced goblins and the other 5 start lining down the edge of the forest, while the other 2 advanced goblins go into the forest, and the 5 hellhounds also start moving down, basically keeping them towards the lower half of the map. And there's a lot of battling. The first things that were mostly attacked were the hellhounds, because they were what's it called? They were the ones that got down there first. So they got down there, started fighting, and they did some pretty severe damage. All of them did some pretty severe damage. Some people almost died at this point, which is kind of what my intention was, to actually start like threatening the players, like, you will die soon. Well, I will make sure of it. And that's definitely going to be hopefully introduced in the next part, with some people dying. And anyway, some other things that were going on was other things that happened after the hellhounds were mostly taken care of. The goblins started surrounding Akira, who had encased his weapon in holy energy, so that it would break through their DR, because they all had DR /5 against good. So anything that was not good aligned would have done damage to him otherwise, or would have done less damage to him otherwise. So they started ganging up on him. Plus, Lunas is actually up on the balcony of the castle. He has like a quill and paper in hand, writing things down, and just watching the battle. And Lunas obviously wants Akira in general dead because it's his brother. That's his whole point for him. Let's see. So they surround Akira, and Akira recently had celestial armor made. And what celestial armor does is it's magical armor where you can use it to fly straight up. And after, well, it allows him to fly in general, gives him wings. So basically, when they surround him, he just uses the power of the celestial armor flying straight up, then him taking AOs from 4 different enemies. And then basically, it's just a slaughter fest from now on. They're just doing tons and tons of damage to the enemies, and they're doing damage back. But they didn't do too much damage, and so they were all pretty well healed up. And they, with all of the things that were done after they had killed everything, they actually at one point, when the goblins were still in a line, Leviathan came over and used Fireball, which not only did it get all of them, and they had a resistance to fire, but it still did some good damage because it's Fireball. But not only did it do damage to them, it started burning down the forest, which eventually, after a while, revealed the other 2 advanced goblins, which were actually shooting arrows out of the woods, trying to kill them without being attacked. And so that all went down, and after that, Leviathan was like, so you defeated the test subjects. I see. It looks like I'll have to be adding some more resistances to them. Yeah, let's see, yes. And was just basically being like, oh yeah, that was nothing. So if you killed them, they were there for you to kill. Okay. You did what I expected you to do. I'm not surprised or impressed. And then there was some joking going along. One was, Harrison Alistair threw a broom at Lunas, and he's like still on his little piece of paper, and before the broom even hits him, it just spontaneously combusts, turns into ash before it hits him. And then Inazuma was like, okay, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. Magic Missile bounces off. Shield spell. Just like totally being a douche about it. Fire an arrow. Just bounces off. Anywho. And then he's like, well, now that I got all the information set up, I should be able to make my next set of minions much stronger. Oh, and by the way, he waves his hand. Archers come out. Shoot him a couple times for all I care. And then he just leaves. And so they proceed to rain the arrows down upon them. And they have all the cannons set up and ready now. And they start firing, destroying the wall in one fell swoop of a round, basically. And then they had cannons and heavy ballistas. And since, they just destroyed the front wall, they need to make a bridge, so I told Inazuma, well, now you're going to have to disassemble some of your heavy ballistas so you can make a bridge to get in. And I already have the next map and encounter set up, which, if you guys are listening, it's going to be crazy. Lunas is not going to be a part of the fight, but I'll give you a hint. It is a boss fight, It's going to be very deadly. I'm actually hoping to kill some of you guys. Maybe one or two, maybe more, maybe complete TKO. That would be awesome. But or TPK in D&D standards, total player kill. Or total party kill. My bad. There are a lot of things. You'll see the map and the monster that you'll be fighting. Lunas is gonna talk to you again, and he's gonna say stuff that is going to be interesting. And I hope you have fun. See you guys next time for next D&D recap. Bye.